And that's what we as groomers want. We want a space, we want to own it and really say, this is our brand. And I'm able to do that with a Hanvey, hands down. They are the base and foundation, and I'm able to grow from that and show my brand. So we do a beautiful collaboration.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to be able to step in my rig every day and smile at the colors that I've put in there.
Yeah.
Be happy with the storage I've put in there, and it suits me. No matter where I'm at in my van, I can grab and reach for anything with one arm.
So that comes from the head founder, which is Curtis. Curtis Hanvey started almost, 35 years ago? Right. So with all that and all the thinking and everything, then he produces little Curtises with his wife, Lorraine. Unbelievable. You come in here and you realize that not only was the brand intuitive then, but now you have the new iteration where you have big van energy. And now I always say it's like a cell phone. When you look at your cell phone and you say, I love this thing, all your apps are organized and you're very comfortable with it and you're happy. And then that's when the App Store says update. And you say, well, I don't need an update, right? I don't need an update. I'm good. Everything's good. And then one foggy day, you hit the update and you look at the phone and you go, wow, I didn't know I needed that until I did. And that's where Chris comes in. And Christopher's taken Curtis's intuitiveness and he's put a language to it. And that language and information is where we're all starting to meet, with social media and what the groomer really, really needs now versus before. Because now, before the conversation was generator, propane, now we're full electric. So now is it solar panel? Is it, what type of electric? How many volts are we going to with all these smart cars? So again, Hanvey's always ahead of the curve with that.
They're evolving with technology and providing us with more options. And when it comes down to it, I want to groom dogs.
Yeah, right.
I need to make money.
Right.
I need to be efficient. And I need a product and a conversion that supports all of those things that I'm comfortable in and that I'm okay with doing maintenance on. And honestly,
right, light maintenance, but we don't want to have to be, your Hanvey does not have not one single screw to replace a water pump. Right? Because it was thought about. Now, we went past the water pump and we have QR codes with short videos and orientation videos that walk you through the whole process that you can actually look at over and over again and stop during your day and say, wait a minute, tech support comes right to you, right to your phone. So, education, intuitiveness, groomer design, I don't know where they're going wrong here. And now electric. Like, they've always been electric, but now big electric, meaning you just have to plug and go and fill the water, plug, see you later.
And you've got enough power to run a day as long as you want to, longer than you ever should.
Yeah, no space heaters, oh my goodness.
It's all inclusive.
Get out the van,
and it's empowering.
Clean the van, then you're going to fill it, then you're going to plug it, and then lock it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Seriously, it's that easy. So I know that within grooming, we want to make sure that the shears are the best. We're guiding them. So we just guide our salons all the way through, literally on the road, do our maintenance as needed, and they take care of us. For 15 to 20 years, these batteries go.
Yeah.
Going to outlast me now. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Your secret's safe with.
Yeah, so I definitely believe that the new iteration of Hanvey and the way that it's actually evolving from Curtis's great foundation to now the conversation is happening. The foundation's there. There's so much help, and now we add in the next layer of education. And that's where we come in. We've been fans for a long time, but then the best fan, we always say in the restaurant industry where I first started, it's not the client that complains. That's not the one you worry about. It's the one that walks out the door, drives away, or doesn't have the education. And that's where we work hard to tell our fellow groomers, hey, listen, they're listening to us, and I promise you the work you're doing today, it's going to be an investment. I just groomed the dog right before coming here, and she had an ACL out. She's blind. She's deaf. And my client said to me, I struggle with knowing if this is the right thing to do for her. And I said, you know what? Because you've invested in mobile, and specifically my mobile, that I'm able, like I said, to move freely with the dog, pick her up, and get her comfortable with the Hanvey intuitiveness mixed with the design and then my knowledge and expertise, I can groom a dog who probably wouldn't be cleared in the salon because of all of the factors, but because my mobile van is equipped almost like a hospital just for grooming, they were very comfortable with saying, please groom her before her surgery. And we made the dog comfortable, which is overall our entire goal here.
Absolutely.
It's the experience, you know? So going to work and not having to have the experience of being, you know, a tech person or an electrician or, you know, a plumber, you know, those things are not our area of expertise, though we have to maintain them. I don't want to do that either. So if I can just groom a dog and make them feel great, that's what we're looking to do. So that really is the why. Wholeheartedly, that's the why. It's experience. Experience, feeling, intuitiveness, and care. I know. One foggy day, 2019, I was on the highway and someone forgot to hit their brakes, hit me from the back, then ricocheted my van to the front. I am a social media personality. It was all over, and without a doubt, Curtis Hanvey called me up, and he didn't say anything about the hit, and we did a lot of work on my van. It was such a great deal, and the logos, the design, my baby, and now it's like an accordion. And you know what Curtis told me, which I feel is the key here? He didn't say, let's fix it. He just said, well, I know you feel bad about this right now. I know you're having a tough time. But I just want to tell you it's fixable. I can help you. We can get that van perfect. And I made the van. I've got this. Okay? And I was like, thanks. You want to see it? And he goes, no, I know. We'll take care of it. Just this is what you got to do when you're ready. And I said, thanks. He goes, I know you do that for everybody. And now I'm going to do it for you. So it was more about calling the maker and saying, they messed up what we did. And he said, it's okay. It's our baby. We're going to redesign this and we're going to fix it. And I'll tell you, the man personally delivered this at a show. And it was done so well that we had 2 people try to buy this van out of the body shop. And just the care alone of the transport, the emotional support that we go through. I mean, we need our animals to be emotional support. But when our conversion companies do that for us,
yeah,
that's
next level.
Why. There is the why. And then we move on to Christopher and Ashley. I mean, it's even better, right? Because like they're our generation. Like we're gonna hang out, we're gonna rock climb together, and then they're gonna be like, listen,